What is up, creatives? This is Tom. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be the first in a new series that I'm starting called Going Pro.
I'll work out. Mama, I'll be cool shit.
So I'm super buzzed to start this series. Obviously, I absolutely love to make these sort of camera gear focused videos that you guys know and love from the channel, but I also want to focus on the other side of production, the sort of business side. When I've previously talked about things like that, getting clients, that type of thing, it's gone down really well on the channel. You guys seem super interested, and as someone who literally is trying to build a freelance creative business, this is what I do full time now. I make these YouTube videos and I also create content for businesses, for brands, and I get a ton of work through Instagram. And this is actually what I want to talk about in today's video, is getting work through Instagram, getting videography clients, photography clients through your Instagram profile. And first of all, this is a bit of a no-brainer, but it's just making a ton of work. Now, today I was actually meant to be on a shoot. I was meant to be on a shoot for a local burger business, but it's quite weather dependent. And unfortunately, it's just absolutely chucking it down today. I've even got my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema rig literally right here. But unfortunately, it's not going to be used today. But what I actually still wanted to do is, like, I didn't want to sort of waste the day. I was all geared up to sort of make something and start producing some content. As I was scrolling through Instagram, one of my favorite Instagrammers is actually a really underrated YouTuber as well. His name is Joey Palmroos. He was hosting a editing competition to edit a commercial for a hotel in Norway that he stayed at. Now, the nice thing about this was, it's like, you know, I could just do it inside, just produce a piece of content, and I actually edited this commercial. And if you want to see that, I will roll it now. If you don't want to see that, skip to this part of the video.
Det er vanskelig å beskrive dette stedet med bare ett ord. Tiden fortsetter, men her gjør vi fortsatt ting som vi gjorde for mange, mange år siden. Du er omgitt av en robust natur som alltid endrer seg. Det er ikke lett å beskrive følelsen. Det er noe alle trenger å oppleve selv. Jeg kan si med sikkerhet, jeg kunne ikke sett for meg å bo noe annet sted.
Now, so this is a perfect example of just making work. I had the shoot cancelled and I was like, you know, not knowing what to do with my day because that shoot was cancelled. So I went online, looked at some sort of options, and ended up getting a piece of content that I could share on my timeline. Obviously, it's not totally original. I made it very clear that I was just editing the sort of content for that competition, but I ended up with an output that I can post on my profile, and I did post on my profile, and that immediately sort of established myself as a video editor, someone who edits videos in my local area. And that comes on to number 2, which is using local hashtags. I basically sort of forego all of the mainstream hashtags where it's like videography or filmmaking, that type of thing, because those hashtags are not going to necessarily bring you clients. They might bring you people who are of a like-minded nature, people who are interested in this type of thing. Obviously great for things like my YouTube channel, but not so great for getting business. So I do extremely local hashtags. I live in a town called Brighton in the UK, and I just hashtag tons of Brighton relevant hashtags because those are the businesses that I'm going to be working with on a major basis. If you're not near a town, maybe just go the sort of the biggest area near you. There'll be a ton of hashtags for local businesses, that type of thing. Use those hashtags, double down on them, post good work on those hashtags, and I promise you, people will start noticing you and start reaching out to you. So though, what happens if you want to post, but you don't have the content to post? You want to start posting on those local hashtags, but you just don't have the work that you need to be able to sort of build up your brand and your portfolio. Of course, you need to do free work. Doing free work is a massively useful tool. Book those clients that you might be wanting to work with, or work your way up to the ones you want to work with. And don't advertise that you are doing loads of free work. Go reach out to them on Instagram, say that you're looking to build your portfolio and start just sort of making some content? Would you like a free video or a free photo shoot? I actually recently did this because I am looking to get into a bit of food photography. So I actually just reached out to a coffee bar in the area and I produced a ton of these photo stills for this coffee brand. And I ended up getting some shots that I absolutely love. It was a super successful shoot for me. And these photos are going to be just, you know, in my portfolio forever now, which is a super good thing. And I wouldn't have booked that job otherwise, probably because I'm not known for coffee photography in my area. And then moving on, finally, we're talking about consistency and building your reputation in your area. Instagram is an incredibly sort of local social network. It's not like YouTube where you're talking scale and trying to reach thousands of people around the world. Instagram is insanely powerful as a targeted local marketing tool. This means that you need to be consistent with your content, post the right content on your profile, and as I say, just be consistent. Post a video or photo series every other day and just basically just establish that you are available for work and you do creative work in your area. Once you are starting, just sort of set fairly low rates if people reach out to you. You don't want to put them off in terms of talking about, you know, quite high sums of money. Just go for a fairly reasonable thing to cover your time, and slowly but surely you will be booking clients that you want to work with, and then you can start sort of specializing in the type of content creation that you want to be doing. My advice is pretty much accept everything. If you are just starting out, even if you are sort of not being paid a ton of money, it is useful for your portfolio, and again, just sort of useful to get your brand and your business name out there. As I said, guys, these are just some tips that I have personally found useful as I'm sort of building my freelancing and videography, I guess, local brand. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the new series, Going Pro. I'd love to just basically talk about the sort of business side of videography, content creation, photography, that type of thing. So let me know your thoughts on that, and I'll catch you guys next time.